From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is The Night Beat.
Hello and welcome to the 1011 Now streaming studio. I'm Madison Pitsch here with your Night Beat for Tuesday, May 21st, and tonight we are running down all the headlines. Nearly 2 months later, Joshua Martin, a vulnerable adult reported missing from a secure mental health facility in Lincoln, still has not been found. And now the state has determined that facility was in violation of a number of policies the day that Martin went missing. A DHHS investigation, which 1011 obtained through a public records request, found the facility at 14th and South Streets didn't have adequate staff to supervise clients, didn't report Martin's disappearance to Adult Protective Services, and didn't conduct an internal investigation following that disappearance. And that Martin's therapist hadn't reviewed Martin's treatment plan with him for more than 2 months leading up to him being reported missing. We also requested IBHS's plan to correct the violations and learned the facility has made changes to a number of policies to prevent further violations, including therapists working with clients who are elopement risk weekly. The plan did not specifically address increasing staffing to ensure required staff to client ratios are met, but the state said the plan was acceptable. We have a lot more details on this one at 1011now.com. And a teacher in Northeast Nebraska is now locked up and on administrative leave. She's accused of having an inappropriate relationship with an 18-year-old. Last week, the State Patrol received a tip about the relationship between a teacher and a student at the high school in Madison. That teacher is identified as 29-year-old Nixel Ortiz. Investigators spoke with her and learned that she and that teenager began messaging each other around Christmas break and occasionally messaged each other on social media. Then after a graduation party this month, NSP alleges she took the student back to her apartment where they had a sexual encounter. She was arrested for first-degree sexual abuse by a school employee and was arrested yesterday. She has since bonded out. And now this is a little outside of our viewing area, but all this weather we've been having has really created some flooding in parts of eastern Nebraska, like Omaha, you see here. By late morning, massive chunks of debris sat in the road and near storm drains in the metro. Mud coated the pavement and some cars were still submerged in water. Luckily, there have been no reports of any injuries or deaths so far, and there are witness accounts of a Ford F-350 completely underwater, which floated off the lot from the dealership and found its way downstream. That is it for us today. Thank you so much for joining us for the Night Beat. We've got more news, weather, and sports tonight at 10 and all night long on 1011now.com. Before we go, here's a check of your 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to The Night Beat. Watch, listen, and stream on the 1011 app on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.